Hello, and welcome to another edition of Good Deeds. It is brought to you by justserve.org. If you're looking for a way to get involved in the community and make Sacramento a better place for everyone, there are so many nonprofits that could really use your help. If you have some time to volunteer, find an organization that you connect with and start donating your time. A great place to start is justserve.org. Today, we are finding out more about capital therapy dogs with Annie Hill. She is on the board. Welcome to Good Deeds, and thank you for the work you're doing in the community.
Well, thank you, Sheryl. It's a pleasure to be here.
How did you get involved with capital therapy dogs?
I was walking my 11-year-old at the time, Havanese, just on a regular walk, and I saw a woman I had never seen before. And on that walk, never seen again, though I see her all the time now. And we just started walking and talking, and she asked if my dog had ever been a therapy dog. And I said, no, but I had thought about it because my dog was kind of spent a lot of years with my mother-in-law in an assisted living facility, as well as a memory care. So we chit-chatted, and all of a sudden she's giving me a contact. I'm filling out stuff online, and I went to an interview, and voila,
Had your
I'm
dog
in the program.
Oh, aw. Had your dog shown signs that he was unusually empathetic, or were there any tip-offs along the way that he would make a good therapy dog?
He is a very gentle, kind soul. And actually, I looked up the breed. We get a lot. He's a Havanese. And a lot of people will say, that's interesting. And I thought maybe he was bred for something special. I don't know, hunting. He's not. And just for kings and queens in Cuba. But they literally say that my breed makes a good therapy dog. He's very sweet. He's a Velcro dog. He's motivated by food, but who isn't? So yeah, he's just a very good dog. He was literally my mother-in-law's best friend, and was with her the entire time. We saw him. When she got him, he was this big. And so I've known him all his life, but he came to live with us about 4 years ago when she went into some serious memory care issues, and she didn't know who he was anymore. So he's just a good, sweet dog. He doesn't bite. He doesn't like to be in your face. He doesn't want you in his, but he loves petting and cuddling, and he's just a good dog. So,
there is something that is just so healing about cuddles and snuggles and purrs from our animals. It's that's why they can be designated emotional support dogs and cats. But also, next level are these dogs going beyond loving us, but loving others out there in the community that need it. How does capital therapy dogs meet the needs of these people that need it?
in our group, we have about 90 plus volunteers, and with their canine companions. We have about 26 regularly scheduled programs, and we are in assisted living, memory care. We have a fantastic program at the library. I'm in Rockland, so the Rockland Library, there's one in Granite Bay where it's called Read to a Dog. And so what we do is we bring our teams in, and the children come in. They get to pick a dog. It's 10 minutes per dog, and then they go back out. They sign up again. So it's an hour program. And it gives them the encouragement to read. Sometimes it's embarrassing if you're trying to learn to read really well and you're trying to talk to your parents or a sibling. And so they're reading to a dog. And so it's cute because they'll read, and they're so cute when they follow along, and then they reach out, pet, 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 and then read some more. And then they just rotate. It's really fun. And then we do stressors too. We don't create stressors, but we'll go to, I don't want to say one-offs, but we did the last November. It was at the Placer County elections. We had a team of eight teams that came in, and we just wandered around the cubicles because they were busy working, and it was like, so they, take a break, pet a dog, sit on the floor. It was wonderful. So we do that type of getting out there in the community. Schools, we have high schools that we go to, Cal State, UOP, Center High School, Jesuit, little programs like that.
Yeah. Well, now you mentioned that someone recruited you and your dog into this program.
Mm-hmm.
People that are watching right now, and they're thinking, my dog would be great at this. You are accepting dog volunteers. What is that process like, and what are you looking for?
Okay, so it's really simple. So I was lucky. Someone just found me and said, "Hey," but if I had thought about it and wanted to, like, "Hey, what's out there?" You can go to our website, which is Capital Therapy Dogs, capitaltherapydogs.org, and there is a about us, so you can learn about our program and the things that we do. And then there is apply to join. You fill out the application. Well, there's actually a playbook. You can kind of click on that too. So you kind of get an idea about what we do, what we expect, and just a general overall overview, which is kind of nice. In fact, we'll usually ask, you should read the playbook. And then you can apply. What they'll do is they'll take the paperwork. If they like what they see and whatnot, they'll reach out to you, and a liaison leader or a onboarding specialist will get a hold of you, and they'll arrange a date to meet with you and your dog. Usually there's a couple of greeters that, when we call them greeters, will meet at an ongoing location. You'll bring your dog, they'll finish the interview. There's a lot of questions. And while we're doing that, we're also looking, may I, small dog, may I hold your dog? May I pet your dog? And we're checking the dog out for a number of things. How do they interact with the other dogs, my dog and the other, people that are there? Ask some questions about the dog, about them. How do they find out about it? And then that information goes back to our to Barbara Street, who is the secretary treasurer and the co-founder, and she evaluates that and progresses just like that. It's a fairly simple process. And
Yeah.
what we look for dogs is that they are gentle, that they like people, from old people to little people, that they're neutral around other dogs, because we are sometimes in a very small setting, and so we need them to be okay with a lot of noise and things like that. If there's a particular thing they don't like, it's like when my dog doesn't like their feet touched, then we will know that right away when we go to say, "Oh no, that's okay, don't touch his paws, it's fine, but he loves it here." And so we're just looking for overall gentle, clean, obedient. I mean, that they mind the handler. So if the handler says, sit, and then we want the handlers to be super excited too. So
Oh, what
that's
a
what we're
great
looking for.
opportunity for everyone. And I hope we can get a lot of doggy volunteers today. We'll get
We
the
would love
website up.
that.
Yeah. And is there a way we can check your schedule? Are there public events where people can meet the dogs, or are these pretty much arranged privately?
They are, and I'm going to say, to the best of my knowledge, they are arranged. Usually someone reaches out to us if they need a specific thing. Someone from the college, sorry, that's my dryer, might reach out and say, "Hey, we'd love, do you have anybody that can come by with the group and help us, de-stress?" And they'll put it out to us, and they'll put it on our calendar, and we can choose. The nice thing about when you become a member and you're part of a team is that there is a list of everything we have, all the programs that are just regularly scheduled. So you can see, oh, it's the first Saturday of the month, or the first Tuesday, or the last Tuesday, or whatever. And then you go to the calendar and you can just sign up. So you can no one's telling you have to do every Tuesday, or you have to do this. We're in the Greater Sacramento area. We're in Rockland, Roseville, Auburn, Granite Bay. So there's something for all areas. And so you get to pick and choose.
Well, we've got the website up on the screen, and whether you are looking to have Capital Therapy dogs come for a visit, or whether you'd like to volunteer your dog to join their team, just hit up the website and you'll find out more information. Thank you so much, Annie, for sharing with us about Capital Therapy dogs, and thank you for the
You're
work you're
welcome.
doing.
Oh, we love it. Thank you. Thank you very much.